Good morning and welcome back to Spurs Latest. I am your host, as always, Trip Graham. So happy to have you here today. Got so much to talk about in the NBA. So much great NBA playoff basketball last night. We got our Spurs tonight. Going to be a big night. So we're going to get into all of it here at Spurs Latest. So happy to have you here today. Well, first things first, we're going to go over the Lakers do lose to the Thunder 115 to 110. Thunder do win the series for nothing. With SGA 25 points. Mitchell 28 points. Holmgren 16 points. Great overall game last night from the Thunder. And now, whoever wins our series plays the Thunder in the next round. So, here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. It's we knew the Thunder were going to be inevitable. I feel like that was going to be a given always. Thunder were always going to be inevitable at some point of the season. We had their number during the regular season, so of things to look forward to, of any team that had their number, it was our Spurs. We just match up very well against them. The one thing that they do have on us, it's so funny to say a team has size on us when we literally have Wemby. But yeah, they do have the size. They play the double big with Harkenstein and Holmgren. So, that is going to be tough. That is tough for any team. I think that we can do a good defense against SGA. Honestly, I think we can defend against SGA very well. So, that's one thing I'm really looking forward to. Lou Dort, I think we don't have to worry about him as much as offensively. Or really, Mitchell did have really good last night, 28 points for them. And then obviously Caruso. Caruso's a great player. He's a floor general for them. So definitely going to be looking out for him. Lakers now lose this series, and LeBron has some decisions to make. I wonder where he's going to go for next season. I would not be surprised if he stays with the Lakers. I know there was a lot of turmoil this regular season, but it does not look like I would think LeBron would be going back to Cleveland. Cleveland is having some success right now with Harden and Mitchell as they go tie the series up with Pistons. We're going to talk about that one as well. But yeah, it's the biggest thing for this is that I think that the Lakers are going to keep this team together. I think that if I was the Lakers core, which is, Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and LeBron James, I would be okay with keeping that core together. I think this core can work, truly. So, looking forward to how this plays out. Yes, Lakers, Thunder, series is over. Thunder win 4-0, 115 to 110. All right. Well, next game, LeBron James did have a good night on going out. He did have 4 turnovers. Reeves had an awful night. He had 8 turnovers. It was insane. Him and his Marcus Smart did not play well last night. They didn't play Dalton Connect. I think Dalton Connect is so much better than they give him credit for. He's not getting minutes early in his career. But, yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, the other game that I want to pay attention to is Cavs Pistons. This series is now tied 2-2. This game, great game, and the series is going the distance. Gonna give the Knicks a more longer rest, as well as the Thunder. They're gonna give us a long rest. So we will see. I have still the Pistons in this series. Game 7, I think it's gonna go to the Pistons. I think, call it right here. James Harden chokes in the playoffs, and Pistons win Game 7. Not a crazy prediction. All right, well, I just want to hit some headlines really quick. So the biggest thing going in tonight for our Spurs, I mean, it's what could have been. Wemby did avoid suspension, will be playing Game 5, had a flagrant thrown out of Game 4, only 12 minutes into play. And now we will have him back for Game 5. One thing that I ask, if there was no suspension, there was none of things like that, what's stopping, the end of bench Timberwolves players from throwing a, mean hook on Wemby halfway into this game? I could see it happening. I know in the first quarter I could see some retaliation happening. Obviously don't want that, but it's something I definitely could see happening. Due to him not getting a suspension. That's huge that he didn't get the suspension. No, even fine, which is I just kind of find crazy. There was not even a fine for this one. And so, yeah, we Spurs fans are very happy, pretty blessed. That could have been really bad. We obviously want our stars playing in the NBA playoffs. It would have been pretty huge if they, told Wemby that it was not playing in Game 5 of a critical Game 5, especially. Series tied 2-2. Come on, you couldn't have done that to our guy. So I'm glad the NBA smartened up and did not suspend him. And at the end of the day, it's entertainment, and if you don't put out your best product onto the floor, which the NBA made a, call of saying that we want our best product out on the floor at all times. They did not want to get rid of Wemby. They did not want to have Wemby get out of this game. So really looking forward to Wemby playing. No more antics tonight. So biggest things for this game. Got a few thoughts for this game that we're going to go over. So first things first. We are a huge favorite, again, to win this game, which I hate. We've had 2 games in a row that we've been huge favorites and lost both of them. Wemby's antics getting knocked out of the game really hurt us. And, now we have to win pivotal Game 5. San Antonio Spurs minus 410 to win this game, which is a really good point differential. Minus 9.5 in points. I'm really looking forward to this game. Everything, this is going to be really, really big. I really think this is going to be a big game of, how superstars play. This gives me all the big game feel mentality so far this playoffs. To be honest, I think this is the number 1 playoff game I've been looking forward to all playoffs. So, stars are coming out to play. 2-2 on the series. We lost Game 1, won Game 2 and 3. They won Game 4 with the Wemby thrown out of the game. And then we'll just run through tomorrow. So tonight we have Game 5, and then Game 6 will be Friday night. Hopefully we can end it there. So, really looking forward to that. We do have a big break between games. No games Wednesday or Thursday. Game 6 Friday night. So, really looking forward to this series. And go Spurs, go! We are going to have it all taken care of here on Spurs Latest. So I hope you join me for every game and watch all these games with me. It's going to be an awesome time. So, biggest keys to the game. I just need Wemby not shooting threes. I need him to be pounding the paint tonight. Really, really pound the paint tonight more than anything. Need Castle, Fox, and Champagne's threes to be hitting. I need y'all to make Anthony Edwards' life very difficult on the perimeter. Wemby got to get him inside, but I need our guards to make his life difficult on the perimeter, force him to shoot some bad threes. He's all right 3-point shooter. He's not the best 3-point shooter. So just, keep making him shoot volume threes. I think that would be a really good key to this game. All right, well, Let's talk more. There's some more headlines I want to talk about. Number one is, where do you guys think that Giannis is going to end next year? Obviously, it's a big thing of contention, but it did come out that the Bucks are now seeking trade offers for Giannis, whatever that means. So that's the biggest thing. I don't know what it really means. I think that, are we going to play this dance again of where does Giannis want to go versus, does he actually want to leave? We will see for that. But yeah, I don't think, Giannis's trade is obviously going to be the biggest one of this offseason if we don't get a Kevin Durant trade. So we will see about that. I think that Giannis, best case scenario, for him, he said he wanted to play on an Eastern Conference team. He does not want to go out in the powerhouses of the West. So we will see that. We'll look out for the Boston Celtics getting eliminated in the first round. They're going to have to do something drastic. I don't think it would be in the best case scenario for the Boston Celtics if they did trade away Jaylen Brown. I think it's a 0.0% chance they get rid of Tatum, especially off a year off of his injury. But Brown, I could possibly see the Celtics parting ways with him if the right deal comes in place. I think it would be a big mistake by the Celtics to trade Brown. I think Brown and Tatum are such a good duo that no matter what, even in getting, one round out in one round this year, I don't think it's enough to blow it up. You've been to the 2 NBA finals with them, won one, lost the other one to, the Golden State Warriors. So nothing to hang your hat on that. I think that you should keep this team together, the Boston Celtics, and retool around Tatum and Brown. What do you guys think? All right. Well, other things I just want to talk about. UFC is coming to the White House, and I think that is pretty cool. We're going to June 14th. They're on the South Lawn, I believe. Going to be doing a UFC fight. I'm not the biggest UFC fight, but for the big fights, I do tune in. Sean O'Malley fighting. I do like watching him with he looks like a Joker hair. Literally, I mean, he has Joker hair. It's insane what he does. Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira has always been a beast. I've watched a few of his fights, so I would definitely say I'm a fan of him. And then Justin Gaethje in the main event, so that's going to be cool to see. We got 3 different weight classes, which is also fun. We're kind of, throwing it all around, lightweight, heavyweight, and bantamweight. Obviously, the lightweight is the main event with Justin Gaethje versus Topuria, and then Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane in the undercard for the co-main event. Bantamweight is also Sean O'Malley. So Sean O'Malley is just so fun to watch. He's stick and bones. You look at him, you would not think that he's a UFC fighter. And then he starts swinging, and then you're like, oh, crap. Yeah, he is. So, yeah, looking forward to that one a lot. All right. Well, other things I really just wanted to mention. So, I don't know if you saw, but so the Pacers, I believe, got the 6th overall pick and had to give it, or 5th overall pick and had to give it to the Clippers due to pick swap rights. If they got under 5, they would have kept it. And this is due to the Ivana Zubac trade. It really stinks when, obviously they traded for Zubac and now they have to lose their pick, but that's the price that you have to pay in the NBA. And the owner literally said sorry to his fans. Well, then or the GM said sorry to his fans. Well, then don't make the trade. Interesting for that, what he said about that. Other things, Steve Kerr did sign an extension with the Golden State Warriors for 2 more years. That is an indication I do not think Steph Curry is leaving. I think Draymond Green might retire. That's what I'm feeling. I mean, Draymond Green's so good on the mic. He's going to have a long career in the broadcast booth. So, I mean, if it's not this year, it's the next. I think Draymond Green's going to have a long career in the broadcast booth. And I'm looking forward to, seeing him do that. All right, well, that's it I have from Spurs Latest today. Thank you for joining me. So happy to have you here. And I will catch you in the next one. Go Spurs, go!